professional preference. Our last speaker for today, Miss Florence Khoo, is a dynamic corporate leader with over 16 years of cross-culture experience in top Fortune 500 companies and GLCS such as Sales and Telecom Malaysia. She is a qualified ACCA and MIA business finance leader and has led business transformations project valued at over $4 billion annually. Florence also advocates cultivating a learner's mindset and has spearheaded learning initiatives to empower finance professionals. Her passions for personal branding and helping others unlock their potential shines together today's talks. First impressions, pitch, and etiquette. Let's welcome Miss Florence with a big round of applause.
Yeah, I got something for you. Hold on. Now, I know I'm the last speaker and you all can't wait to go home, right? So if I can ask permission from all of you to give me your last precious 30 minutes, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I promise you that you're gonna take away a lot of bonus from me today. So, no regrets. And can I ask also permission for you all to be interactive as well? Yes, right? Don't worry. If you answer question, you'll get something from me. Okay? So, can I just get a feel of how the people is here? So, how many of you here are in your final year? Raise your hand. Final year? No? Or how about first year? First year 1? Good. 2, 3? Well done. You're all already in a good start. How about second year? Very, very good. Most of you. Oh, wow, nice. Very good. Oh yes, thank you. Third year? Third year is final year, is it? Okay, sorry. Well, very, very good. And most of you are all getting ready. Yeah, so that's perfect. And you're here. And I believe that you have invested a well day cross learning a lot from all our experienced speakers today. And for today, hopefully it gets you ready for the real world. Hopefully the few speakers earlier didn't scare you too much what the real world will be. But don't worry, there will be more to come. Now, as you're thinking what you still want to do, perhaps do you still have like an idea what would be potentially your dream job will be? Any idea? Anyone? Anyone who wants to share? What's your dream job? Don't see, close your eyes. How about you? Yeah. What's your name? Shinjo. What's your dream job will be? Why do you say so?
Why do I felt that so?
Yeah.
Because you don't really can do something you like unless you study medicine because you like to explore this kind of stuff. But I don't think doctor you like medicine because you study medicine, right?
So what do you like to do?
I like music.
You like music?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you play music now as well?
Yeah, sure.
So do you want to be a musician in the future?
How can you earn money in Malaysia?
Why stay in Malaysia then?
My parents is here, ma.
Come back every now and then. Something to discuss further in the future, yeah. But very good dream, very good dream. How about anyone want to share? Thank you for sharing. Yes. How about you? You don't have dream job? What's your name?
Fiction.
Fiction. Okay. Any dream job? What do you want to be when after uni? I'll come to you later, don't worry.
I think economics.
Economics? Wow. You want to take over Mr. Lowe's job?
No.
No? Yeah. He's waiting for you. Next successor. Thank you very much. Our Lang Zai here just now he banged his leg. You okay? Do you have a dream job?
Yes.
What's your dream job?
My dream jobs. I want to find something very easier, and then maybe 1 week just only need to work 4 days. 4 days. Then the salary can go to 6,000 above. That's my dream job.
6,000 a day, is it? That's my dream job also. When you tell me, let me know. I'll switch my job also. So see, all of us have different kind of dream, whether is it, it's going to happen in the near future or when, but how do we prepare for that? And believe me, anything is possible. Yeah? So before that, let's play a little game. I want to invite my little assistants that we have today. Can I call our little assistants, Jolene, Adriana, and also Aiden? Yeah. Come. We're going to play a game with our Pokemon today. This one for you. Our Gogo and Zizek very shy today. So what are you going to do, right? I want you to just throw the ball to anyone that you don't like. Or like. Okay? And I'm going to catch them to answer question later. Can I? Can. In a count of 3, and you'll just throw. And your job to catch. If you don't catch, I'm so sorry. First aid, not covered by me, by them. Behind also can throw if you want. Okay? In a count. 1, 2, 3, throw! Here got one more. Can throw again. Lucky, huh? Congratulations. Thank you. Our lovely assistant. If you first can enjoy. Right. So who got the ball?
My best friend Nam Jian-Chi.
Nam Jian-Chi, very good.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. What's your answer? You read for me and you have your answer? The most qualified candidate always get the job. So if you're an interviewer, when you go for a job, myth or fact? Myth means false. Myth. Correct, it is myth. Today, the speaker not very friendly with me today. Okay, never mind. Yes, it is myth. Because if you have a different personality versus of what it is on paper or what they perceive you as well in person, you may not really get the job as well. So how you portray yourself on paper versus who you are in person really matters. The next ball. Lang Zai. Cannot run, huh? You need to have all the right answers prepared ahead of time. When you go for interview, do you think you need to have all the answers, right answers? Myth. Correct. It's okay to actually say you don't know. Yeah? And it's okay to say that To be honest, I don't really know about all this, and I can definitely check and demonstrate that you are a person who is willing to learn, yeah? So don't worry, that it's okay to say you don't know, even to be it of your future employer, future boss, or your future project as well, yeah? Don't worry, next question very easy. Pretty girl. Following up is a sign of desperation. Be it with your future employer, or if you're going for a position in your club, you know, you want to be a next student council, or what, do you think it's desperate to follow up? Myth? Yeah, I think maybe you're all guessing. Yes, it is myth. It's not a sign of desperation. It's actually showing you are interested in the job. Yeah? So it's okay, but you don't go and follow up like every day. You know, every 3 days you follow up and once say, hello, you know, can I know what's the status update? Do it professionally and do it ethically as well. Okay? Right. So when it comes to personal brand, and since we're talking about first impression, it only takes 7 seconds to form a first impression. And that is why it is important to actually look good, feel good, and say the right things as well. Whether you like it or not, we are all in the marketing line. Don't say, I don't like to do sales. No, we are all in the selling business. Yeah? I'm an accountant, but I still have to sell. I have to sell ideas, sell what I talk about. What about the business? Business performance. I have to talk numbers. Sell my numbers into stories to my managers as well, to my CEO, to my CFO. Yeah? And it's all about selling yourself as well. So have a think. What makes you very different? When you leave out one day, what makes you truly different when you step out after you're done? Have a think about it. So are you ready? Do you want to know the secret of setting up the success when you leave Utah one day? Yeah? Yes? Great. So I introduce you the 3 B's to master your first impression. Yeah? So since I've given you some hints earlier on the myth and fact, very fast before I can even oh, you're helping me behind. Okay. Never mind. You can put that for me, thanks. Visual. Can you guess? Maybe reveal the answer for me. I cannot give sweets, you know. okay. I got you. Okay. So visually, you can help me there, thank you. 55% of what we see. Yeah? So what you see for the very first time, the way you dress, you know, your hair look nice or not, you know, all that matters. That constitutes 55%. You all don't tell the answer, but you all can click for me if you all want. Can you guess what's the next V? Don't press first. What's the next one? Can y'all guess? What would include first impression? The way you talk, correct. The way you talk will be verbal, yeah? The right structure, how people connect with you as well, how people perceive you, and the way you talk. I'm gonna give you later, yeah? And finally, your voice. Okay? You can show up all the answers now. Thank you very much. Yes. So imagine when you talk, or some of the ways that you say, right, the words that you say, it's not very necessary that you always need to have the perfect English to convey a message. It's totally fine to use simple English. Yeah? And that's what I learned as well in Toastmaster, that it's okay, but the way you connect it to your audience, that matters most. Okay, so you add all together. I hope some of you are accountants like me. 55, 38, and 7, you get 100%. Don't believe can do. Okay, counter check with me. Right, so talk about visual. Let's think about what would be your current biggest challenge now in terms of presenting yourself. Looking at the crowd here, you guys look kind of okay. Very good sense of fashion. Or no?
No.
What do you think would be your biggest challenge to present yourself visually?
Attire.
What's that?
Attire.
Attire. Yes, your clothing. What else that you think would be important?
Eye contact.
Confidence. Correct. Any more?
Eye contact.
Eye contact. Correct. Yes, all that is all important. But definitely before we go in person, what matters is how you look like on paper. Yeah? After Utah, or don't say after Utah, let's say the moment you want to go apply for even a student council or any class, like how do you sign up as the Global Economic Society member, how you look like on paper is important. Yeah? So if you're figuring out how to create your own resume, you can actually visit novaresume.com. And this is a sample by Elon Musk itself. Yeah? Any reflection on the resume? What do you think is a good resume? Based on what you see here. Maybe you'll be asking, Florence, this is Elon Musk. He has a lot of experience. We're different. It's actually the same. Even a person like me, with 16 over years of experience, doesn't mean that I should have 16 pages of resume. It's a no-no. The most that you should have is only 2 pages. Be it a fresh grad or an experienced hire. So the longer you work, the harder to compress actually. Yeah? So one characteristic that you can see would be to have bullet point forms, make it clear, make it concise, and make it very easy to read and refer. As a person who has hired and looked through interviews, one of the no-no for a hiring manager is when you see a resume that tells more story on paper, the first impression is this candidate do not know what they're doing. Yeah? So concise is good, less is always more. Clear? Yes, you can go on the next page now. Dress professionally. Today, our 2 lengths are here. Can stand up. Handsome or not today?
Handsome!
Handsome! Like this can show us, I will hire you. Yeah, this is one of the good way to dress as well. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes. In formal setting, this is a good way to dress as well. Even like yourself, yeah? You can stand up as well. Yes, this is also a good way to dress and you are ready for interview if you want as well. Well done. This is just an example for you to have a reference to on what formal to less formal will look like. Do have a look on the details on the employer, how their dress code is in working culture. Is it smart casual, business formal, and these are how different is it. Even if you're wearing jeans, there's a way to look formal as well. Yeah? Most importantly as well, be on time and all the time. Imagine if you're rushing through an interview and it's raining, cats and dogs just like now, how early do you need to be at the location? 2 hours? No, that's too early. The most it will be 30 minutes. If you are too early at the location, you're also giving too much pressure to the employer. They may not be ready themselves. So a good timing will be 30 minutes if you could be there early, but the moment you step into premise, 30 minutes. Vocal. So vocal focuses on the right tone. High tone, low tone, you might be wondering, but before that we're going to play a game. Yeah? So I want you to pair up in 2, yeah, but before that can I get a demo? Some volunteer? 2 lengths here. I don't want you to touch my stuff. Come. Yes. Okay. Then later I want you guys to pair up in 2 as well. Okay? So I want you guys to shake hands with each other. Who is person A and B? Okay, great. So I want you to say, hi, my name is, your name, you can introduce him, and how are you? Okay? But in different tone at my cue, okay? Different tone. So, the first one, I want you to go high pitch. High pitch, yeah? Pitch would be, hi, my name is Florence. How are you?
Okay.
Okay? And
Hi, my name is Yenta. How are you?
now try to go low.
Lower.
Yeah.
How are you?
Very good. Now your turn.
Hi, my name is Ting Guan. How are you?
Okay, very, very good. Now try low pitch. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ting Guan. How are you?
You can record your voice in ChatGPT anytime. It works. Now your next challenge. I want you to include pauses. You know what's pauses? Yes. Anyone who don't know what pauses is? Right? You do. Okay. So pauses would be, hi, my name is so and so. Yeah. Or you can go. No pauses means, hi, my name is Florence. Okay? Try.
Hi, my name is Oyenda. How are you?
Your turn.
Hi, my name is Tin Guan. How are you?
Very good. Now the next one. I want you to combine all this together. Okay? So pace means how fast or how slow you want to go. Right? I want you to try faster. Because you guys started slow already. I want to challenge you slightly faster.
Very faster.
Yes.
Faster.
We'll do both. Do fast one first. Okay?
Very faster.
Can. Up to you. Who will go first? You.
You go first.
Must without all right.
Your name?
My name.
Yeah, combine all three. Yeah?
Hi, my name is Tin Guan. How are you?
Hi, my name is Hong Zhang. How are you?
Do again. There's one more thing that if I can, I want to correct also.
Okay.
Okay, do.
Hi, my name is Ting Guan. How are you?
You notice when you shake hand, they like cannot let go of each other. Hi, my name is Florence. How are you? Non-stop. The most you shake 2 times in the future. Yeah? Yes. If you keep shaking 3-4 times, the fella is like, what you want? Right? So, a proper handshake. Shake first, then introduce.
Okay.
Yeah? Shake first, then introduce. Okay? How do you feel if you shake first, then introduce versus, hi, my name is... How do you feel?
More confident.
At least you're more prepared, right? You got that time. Yeah? So maybe let's give 30 seconds for you to try that out with each other. Right, pair up, play around with pitch, pauses, and also your pace. And yeah, then you can share your reflection among each other. Let's go with 30 seconds. Thank you so much. See, I'm not lying when I say I got gifts. Yeah. Any next volunteer who wants to show? Oh, actually I'm running out of time. Never mind. So I hope that y'all will try along the way, yeah, in terms of your pitch, pauses, and pace. But before I move on, any more questions? No questions? All clear? Very good. If you want to know more, can ask me later, yeah? So in summary, I want you to try 5 times. 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 5 right? We'll definitely focus on the confidence, like what you have mentioned just now. Pauses and pace helps you to control the overall flow. And it helps you in terms of being more clear and credible as well. Yeah? Verbal would be one of the most important area that you should focus. Right? And it's the way that you deliver helps you to achieve your dream job. So I'd like to share with you this particular framework that is used and is one that is being assessed on all of the top 500 companies. Yeah? It's called the STAR model. The STAR model is actually, S stands for situation, T is task, A is action, and R is result. Yeah? So this would be a more structured way to answer any interviews, be it for your club hiring process, if you want to get any committees, any ESCOs, and very much preferred in the working world. Yeah? Why? Because it shows that you are structured, you know what you're saying, you don't go and blabber too much. As an introvert, you may be wondering, I got nothing to say, no longer an excuse. And as an extrovert, you think that you got too much to say, also not an excuse, because you now need to, you are able to concise this in a more structured manner. Yeah? So what is situation? Situation is basically, what is the background? What were you involved in? What was the problem back then? Task. What do you need to do? Or what have you done? A is action. So normally you start the word I did. And finally, the result. Outcomes. Your future employers love results, love numbers. Regardless what industry you're in. If you're in creative industry, accounting industry, they always want outcome. Yeah? So while you're in uni, don't worry if you think that there's nothing to achieve. Even in your current projects that you're doing, the society that you're in, be active, be involved. That's where you'll be able to hit this score very, very easily. Okay? So I'll give you an example here for you to refer. You can take photos as well. Right? So hopefully this helps. So in terms of an event, right? I was involved in organizing a campus event, let's say the Soft Skills Summit here. We needed to promote the event to the students, and why? What did you do? What did you do in particular is more important. You created posters, you create a post on social media, and finally, what is the ultimate result? 200 students sign up, and a lot of them learn from that event as well. So hopefully this helps you. This is actually one of, I wish as a uni student, or even as an employee, people will tell me this when I go for interview. Yeah? I think in terms of what you commonly will be asked, something that you are familiar with. Of course, number one question will be, who are you? Tell me about yourself. That's a very common question. And you start to answer your answer. What drives you? What motivates you? What's your long-term goal? What's your short-term goal? Yeah? Any difficult situation that you have faced? Even in university, you do face challenges. You can explain to them. Why they would love to ask you this? They want to see how you manage stress. And as fresh grad, employers love to give you more work. Yeah? Some smart questions to ask them. You always wonder, can I ask this? Can I ask that? These are the questions to ask. Especially number one will be my favorite. The first 6 months of success. Why? Why do you think this is important? Because you want to know what you're going to do for the first 6 months. What to focus for the first 6 months. Yeah? So if a future employee were to ask me this employee has good future. Because you'll be able then to plan what you're going to do properly as well. Okay? So just to sum up, in terms of visual, vocal and also verbal. Yes, definitely to use the STAR framework. Keep your resume concise. Be moderate in your tone as well. So hopefully this will help you to be more ready in your graduation. Like to end with a quote that first impression leads to success. And as you are getting ready for the real world, be active now. Be involved in what you do day to day, because that will help you to set you up for success, especially on paper. Don't say no to any project. Don't say no to any assignments as well. Even being on stage to present during your studies makes wonders, and it will help you in a very long, long way ahead. And with that, I hope you all the best in your journey, in your future career as well. You can definitely search me up in Facebook, LinkedIn, and also IG. And yes, wishing you all the best. Thank you so much.